Hello you guys. I know it's been a minute, but hopefully I can be posting more regular videos again soon. I am just about completed all of my Etsy orders from my crochet business. So today I am coming back with 5 kits from Paint Some Way. One of them is a blind box, and actually I really like the blind box they gave me, but let's get into it. So my first kit is one I've been toying on getting. The image isn't super great here, so I will put a picture of it on the screen now. And as you can see, it's kind of like this cute little grape strain, which I just thought was really fun with all the greens and blues in it. All of these kits will be coming with a toolkit, the adjustable thimble, needle threader, and a pom-pom that holds your 5 needles so they're not just loosey-goosey in the bag ready to stab you. And I'm only gonna show you the toolkit for one of these, but they all come with it. Alright, hold on. Let me move this aside. Alright, so all of these kits come with their instruction sheet off to the side for you. This one is from my new favorite manufacturer. The printing looks really good on here. Lots of color blocking as well, but there is some confetti where the train gets smaller. But that's alright, and I'm seeing a few symbols that I don't see often. But yeah, really good quality. I'm super happy that none of it is smeared. It looks like this kit is coming with 30 colors. And it is 49 stitches wide, or sorry, it's 49 centimeters wide by 64 centimeters high. It is 190 stitches wide by 255 stitches high. And it does come on that tear-proof paper, so you do not rip it, but again, keep this in mind for all of these paper patterns. Do not get these wet. Because of the tear-proof film they have on the back, water does spread like a wildfire on here, and it will ruin your pattern. And trust me, you don't want to ruin this because this is printed amazingly, so it will be useful to you. So the canvas printing will match the printing on the paper pattern. This is serged, and I believe they call this a salvage edge, so this one did not need to be serged. And they do have the little picture up in the corner for you. Again, printing is really good, not super saturated this time. A lot I get from this manufacturer tend to be more saturated when I look at this canvas, but that is okay. Yeah, you can see it's not super saturated, and you can tell with the green by the way you can see the white coming through it. And then your legend is, of course, over here, your 30 colors. And I don't see any gunk on the back, which is really good. So that means it was printed cleanly. So this is not the largest I had, but these kits do tend to run larger. Keep that in mind. If you're going to buy an 11 count, they tend to be bigger images than if you were to buy a 14 count from a Joyce Sunday. Right here looks like that might be a little trippy to get done, but I'm sure it'll be easy to tell apart once it's actually stitched. So these colors did come on the floss drops. This manufacturer tends to put them on the floss drops. And I actually found a bunch of metal rings at the dollar store, and I've just been cutting this gray part off and then looping it on my ring. And I do put them in order. And I would go grab you my example of me using one, but it's currently set up tediously in my bedroom because I was currently working on it. So there's just lots of lovely blues and teals, some cute little pinks, some baby yellows. And then on this side we got some darker greens and the darker blue, which you can see is in the background there. And I just thought this color palette was so beautiful together. Lots of fun colors. Which is why I did get this one for the colors. If that wasn't already obvious, that tends to be why I pick certain kits. It's because the colors. And they do come in their own bag. So this kit right here, I bought, I believe, during their Black Friday deal, where it had the threshold promo. So originally this cost $13.99, but what I paid was $11.89. So this one I had wanted for quite some time. It's been in my favorites for a while now, but if you remember from previously, I have been buying a lot of these girls that are very minimalist and just really big, solid background colors. This one I thought was beautiful because the fish and the very extreme lighting in the image. I thought this was just gorgeous. So this one I do believe is going to be on the larger side. They have the instructions printed fairly large up here. And I'll put a picture of this on the screen now for you. This is obviously an 11 count. I'm gonna have to fold this so her face is kind of tucked away because, like I said, this is pretty large. Really big paper pattern. So sorry about hitting that. I'm actually pretty impressed with the printing. I figured this is definitely one of the older brands, so sometimes their paper pattern isn't printed as cleanly as you'd maybe want it. I still think this is super beautiful. That is so clean and easy to read. I don't see any smudging whatsoever. The printing is crisp and perfect. Lots of color blocking in this one as well. And I'm seeing 42 colors. And they do kind of show you what that color should be looking like over here, which is really good because this is how I found out on one of my other kits that they gave me a pink instead of a blue. But thankfully I had it in my stash and I was able to swap it out. Thankfully I hadn't stitched too many stitches before noticing, because that would have been an issue. Sorry about that. That was difficult to figure out how to fold. So even though this is printed by the older manufacturer, it does look like this still came on floss drops. So it looks like the canvas is pretty much as big as the paper pattern was. Lots and lots of color blocking. There is some confetti up here in the face of this fish, around the tail of this one, and then the rest looks pretty easy, not super confettied. So super cute, again, simplistic, something I would definitely hang on my wall with the simplistic art style. The edges are serged on this as well. And this one also did end up with a salvage edge. Printing is very clear as well. Love it. Maybe a little bit of confetti near her nose and eyes, but that's all right. For the sake of time, I'm not going to open this. It's a lot of reds, which is in the background, and a lot of this color and some similar grays and beiges for the background. You can see some of the yellows, which is accented around her eyes where the sun hits, and then that fish right there. That's very neon. It's going to be interesting to see how that comes up. And then lots of dark browns for her hair. So very neutral colors. Nothing too extravagant here. This is a rare case when I did buy it for the image, not the colors. So yeah, this one was because I really like the image. And this kit originally cost $15.99. With their threshold sale, I paid $13.59. And it is 80 by 40 centimeters, or 121 stitches by 174. All right, let's break up what I chose and look at what my blind box was. So this is my blind box image. I can't put a photo on screen because it was from the blind box, so there really is no picture of this. It's just this really cute, I want to call it like a deer family, but I'm pretty sure does don't have antlers, and they both have antlers here. I mean, it could be AI art because it also looks like it has antlers as wings, which is silly, but it's super beautiful. You can see its antlers kind of turn into this tree that bears fruit. There's beautiful greenery and mountains in the background. I honestly think this is gorgeous, and I'm really surprised that I got something this beautiful in a blind box, but that's why it's always worth it to add it. And I didn't pay anything for this. This was a free gift. Once you spend a certain amount, which I couldn't tell you what that amount is right now, but if you spend a certain amount, you get a blind box for free. And if you don't qualify to get it for free, it does only cost $5.99. So for free or $5.99, this is a beautiful kit. So the printing on this one is not anything to write home about. It is smudgy smeared, blown out, kind of crappy, not gonna lie. It has 44 colors, and I'm probably not going to use this pattern because it's bad. If I'm honest with you, it's bad. But if I do end up needing that chart, I'm sure I can email them. You just gotta include like the codes that come on the packaging, and they will more than likely email you a PDF version. Move this out the way really quick. So this one is serged. The got cut a little wonky, so the number's a little bit snipped off, but that's okay. And this is a nice long canvas. This one's definitely going to be a confetti heavy image, but I think it'll be worth it because of how beautiful it was, or is. You can see the deer kind of up here and up here. The little, sorry about that, Etsy again. The little baby's kind of getting lost for me. I'm going to say he's like right in here somewhere, but looking at it right now in front of me, I can't really see it. Let me show you the symbols real close. Definitely readable. Hopefully I won't get to a point that I need the paper pattern. But if you're not like me and willing to just risk it, you can email them right away and just have that for safekeeping, so you don't have to wait for them to respond by the time you are ready to work on it, you know. So this is 50 by 80 centimeters, which means she is 191 by 321 stitches, and of course it is 11 count. This one did come on floss cards. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hanks. So when you get hanks, it's basically because there was too much of it for it to fit on your floss cards. It is not extra. It's just too bulky to fit on here. These colors are actually quite vibrant, which I would not have expected on the photo. I'm assuming the photo digitally is way more bright and colorful than it is printed out. So that's probably just because the printed image doesn't look super good. So to start off, we have colors 1 through 18. And see what I mean? All these bright colors in here. And then we have 19 through 36. Lots of that creamy yellow. And on card 2, we have 37 through 44. Super beautiful. Very vibrant, gorgeous colors. This is really good for being free. I probably would have paid money for this, honestly, if I saw it. But I'm really happy I got this in my blind box. It's not an image I would have expected, but I think this is now my favorite blind box image that I've ever gotten. Alright, and just a reminder of the image. And in the blind box, it is either $5.99 or free, depending on how much you spend in your order. Here is the next image I chose, and guess what? I got it for the colors again. Lots of pinks, blues, and greens. I absolutely love them all together, and I like that she looks like this cute little elf. I actually have a wig that looks very similar to this. Ignore the buns, but her hair with the long tufts and the bangs looks just like my wig. And if you didn't know this already, I have surgically modified ears. My ears are pointed. So it just kind of made me think of myself, and of course I had to get it. So this is also 11 count. All of these kits today are 11 count. Let me see if I can't find the size. So this one's 49 by 66 centimeters, or 190 stitches by 264 stitches. And it looks like we're getting 30 colors for this kit. I'm gonna fold part of this away. That way I can just hold it more easily. So as always with this brand, the one that says warm prompt at the bottom, their printing is always immaculate. So clean. And I don't think I've seen that symbol before, the little hashtag type symbol in green. Beautifully printed. What more could you ask for? So I will put a picture of this on screen now and tell you the price. Originally, this cost $13.99. I paid $11.89. Serged, as always. This one does not have a salvage edge. It is just serged all the way around. Super creamy printing. Again, it doesn't look oversaturated like previously. So you can kind of make out the girl right here, and then the bunny, and then the bunny down here with the little wings. Super cute. Lots of color blocking again, but that is fine. I would not have gotten such cartoony photos if I didn't like color blocking. And they do have the numbers in the center of the color blocks to help it, or to help you not have to go back and forth to your legend, and then the space to figure out what color you are working on. Super clean. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So of course, because it's the brand where it has the warm prompt, it does come on floss drops. I'm not going to take these out, but I will kind of ruffle through the colors for you. There's some purples, pinks, lighter pinks, the baby blues, some darker reds, and then looks like a regular red here. Kind of some more faded blues. Like a faded fuchsia color and a baby purple. Very muted colors. Hold on, I am going to take this out. So I think they forgot my greens. That's why I'm taking this out, because you see there's lots of greens and all that in here. I am not seeing a single green in here, and that is a problem. I will have to reach out to their customer service. Let me see if I can check something. So it looks like color number 29 will be a lot of green. 29 is 3863. 3863. Oh, gross. It's brown. Why is it brown? It's gonna make it look dead. Huh. I don't love that. I'm definitely gonna have to replace that, which is gonna cost me a lot of money because there's 3 of them. That's gross. Let me see what color this looks like. Hold on. 17. '17 is 3033. That's not even right. See, that's not right at all. Because this is supposed to be like a minty blue color, and it's all this white color. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to email them. I'm not happy with this at all. That's upsetting. Sorry about that, my cat's in heat. Alright, if I didn't say it already, this cost me $11.89, but honestly, if you want the greens and teals in there, do not get this because they are very obviously not in there. So I will be reaching out to them for either a refund or a different kit because that is unacceptable, and I cannot be affording to replace that much floss for this kit. So this next one is the more generic brand. It does come with your instructions on their own sheet. I don't have a big image of this, but I will put that on screen now. This kit originally cost $13.99. I paid $11.89. This is more square than I thought it would be. It's 50 by 60 centimeters. Printing looks really clean though, so that is awesome. We love us a clean printed pattern. Very easy to make out. You can see the tiger here. You can see a tiger kind of coming in through the back, and then her face. This kit looks like it's coming with 40 colors. Super bright, sorry, I'm getting distracted. So this is probably on the smaller side, if not the smallest one I have for you today. Printing is not super saturated at all. It's a little faint, if I'm being honest with you, but at least it's looking like everything is in their own square. I don't really like when they put this many red symbols together. I wish they wouldn't do that. Maybe hand charting and choosing individual symbols and pairing them with different colors would make it easier, but I feel like they just run this through a program, and then call it good. Right there might be a little difficult as well, and that blue circle is so faint. So I do wish it was a little more saturated. There's a few symbols in here that are like the same color, but like the same symbol. Same symbol, different color. There we go, yeah. If I can get my brain to think my thoughts. So serged all the way around. This one does look like it came undone a little tiny bit, so you will have to be careful there, or you can stitch it over on your own, or get some fabric glue and just kind of paste it back down. So this is interesting. It looks like it came on floss cards and drops. I have two hanks in black and then this bright, beautiful orange. It is coming undone. Let me see if I can wind that back up. All right, good enough for me. I'm not gonna sit here and mess with it all day. And then it looks like some oranges got thrown on floss drops. They're a little crumpled. $7.41. This is a really pretty bright orange though. This kit's gonna be gorgeous. I might have to start this one soon. I love how bright these colors are. Like honestly. Hold on, you'll see them. You'll see them. So it looks like there are 2 floss cards. Put that down. Alright, so colors 1 through 18. Starting off kind of basic. Loving that. Loving that one. (19 through 36). Getting into cuter colors here. More of a palette. I love this. It's like a Dijon mustard yellow. There it is all kind of together. And then card number 2, we have 37 through 40. And as always with cards like this, where it's like this, I'll typically flip it over, cut the part where my floss isn't, and I will use this for my own kits that I have kitted up from Etsy or my bobbin patterns. That way it's just not going to waste, and, you know, use what I can. I'm just gonna toss these up here. Then I'm gonna fold. And again, in case I didn't say it or I have said it and forgot to, originally this was $13.99 and I paid $11.89. And if you are wanting this one and the link that I will put below is style number 7. For the grape train one, that one was style number 6. Alright, so those are the 5 kits I had to share with you today. I will definitely reach out to customer service and see if they can give me a different kit. That's very upsetting that the green is brown and then the teal or turquoise is beige. It doesn't really make sense to me. Someone make it make sense. That's so upsetting because I really liked the colors in that, but yeah. I'll keep you guys updated on what they say, and again, this is why you always want to check your kits when you get them, because unfortunately this does happen. They do just run this through a computer program which randomly selects a color that it picks up on from a few of the pixels. Unfortunately, it looks like this one was not having it and not wanting to do its job today, but it is what it is. As long as I can get a refund or a replacement kit, I will be a-okay. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment because your opinion matters to me and I love hearing what you have to say. Give the video a like so I can get my views back up. I know I've been gone on and off for a few weeks now. That's just how life goes. And subscribe if you've made it this far and you're not subscribed already. And we can be crafty friends. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching and spending time with me today. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!